We are only 2 days from seeing a huge Terra Luna Classic consume. Those proposition here will overhaul the Passage Classic environment, including the expense exclusion list, the consume charge split, and no remounting of the consume wallet from now into the foreseeable future. The present moment this proposition is passing decisively, we can see more than almost 100% supporting this, and this is set to pass in only 2 days, so ensure you guys go in here. Despite the fact that we're most certainly going to pass this proposition in view of what it's looking at present, ensure you go in here and vote whether you need to help, yes or no. Ensure you vote and utilize your capacity to take part in the administration environment in store for Terra Classic. In fact, presently with Terra Classic at this moment, you can see the cost of Terra Classic down about 2.5% throughout recent hours in our absolute stockpile. We are simply under that 6.9 trillion complete classic that we initially began around. As we're gaining ground with the Terra Classic consumes, torching that absolute inventory to lessen how much broad classic is out there and what's this administration proposition passes, we will effectively be meeting the Binance demand for them to keep consuming their Terra Classic in light of these two solicitations, which is the whitelist wallet and no more transmitting of the consume wallet. Furthermore, you can see as indicated by their site they anticipate consuming again very soon, and that will be a consume for a long time worth of table classic preparation expenses, and that will be refreshed here on Spring 2nd. So the consume on Spring 1st. Presently this consume will be on a rate premise somewhat not as much as what we've seen previously. We can see Binance. We've just half of the channel class of preparing expenses contrasted with the 100% that they used to consume. Notwithstanding, even with that decrease in the level of Chanel Classic expenses that they're really consuming, I figure we may as yet see an enormous Channel Classic consume that could be billions of Channel Classic removed from our complete stock. We should know about whether individuals are energized or perhaps they will be somewhat angry with how much the class is really scorched. So we should be certain that judge that in light of the fact that relying upon how individuals see the Binance consumes of Channel Classic, we can either see the cost of channel classes go up or perhaps pulling down is going. We can see the last time that ties to the consume on December 1st, that was this spike that we saw right in here. This was caused from the Binance Terra Classic consumes. Furthermore, this siphon that we saw from the Binational Classic consumes addressed a difference in generally 18% from the base to the top. Thus when Binance truly does really continue their complete classic consumes beginning on Spring 1st, we could hope to see possibly the Channel Classic cost go up. Also, obviously, this relies on how individuals really get the news and how individuals decipher this and whether they think this is incredible information, or on the other hand terrible news relying upon how much material classic Binance really consumes. So make a point to know about that. Yet, we could see our complete Channel Classic consumes I accept effectively go over this 40 billion inner classic imprint that I've been attempting to push past for some time now. We might actually try and see this go up to more than 45 billion complete Terra Classic consumed on the grounds that we can find in the past when Binance consumed their Terra Classic. Here you can see that is a huge spike on the graph for Terra Classic consumes. What's more, when we really look at the past Binance consume of Terra Classic, this was for 1 month, truly was at 100% of the exchanging expenses that was being scorched, yet you can see that gigantic spike that we found in the diagram, and from that point forward you can see we've certainly consumed to in Classic all alone. Yet we've consumed under 5 billion inner classic up until this point. Since that Binance consumed toward the beginning of December and that one Binance consume that was north of 5 billion, so we could see one more emotional spike on the outlines of Binance consumes. We will see huge changes to the typical Channel Classic consumed each and every day. When this Binance consume is really executed, it'll help emphatically increment our normal, perhaps a few, Texas normal Channel Classic consume. So the undeniable inquiry is how much is Binance really going to consume? Do we have any assessments of that? Indeed, if you need to find out about the amount Binance really could ignite with their Terra Classic burn on March 1st. If you guys enjoy the content you want to stay up to date, thanks for watching guys, see you in the next one.